Wanted to show you the desert willows. Now this tree is old and barely hanging on, and it still is having a beautiful time of making these little flowers. They kind of look like snapdragons, but we have several. There's one back there, could use some trim up and fix around the ground, and I will. This one's a hackberry. When I first got here, I'm like, what's the name of all these things? And hackberry, oh my goodness, they spread really, really well, but they make a wonderful shade tree. And I don't know which pine, pine this is, but it's different than the long needle pine ones. And then this is the old walnut that guys trimmed up. Might be another spot up there to grab. But I wanted to see if I could show you. Trying not to hurt myself. I'm in my stupid shoes for this sort of thing. Here we are. Hello, Mr. Fluff. Uncle Fluff now. Look at that. There's a couple of walnuts. And we do have a few more up in there. I don't know where they are. There's not a ton, but there are a few in this old walnut tree. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of stuff at the bottom. We're kind of hoping all the upper stuff keeps going for a few years. This is also a hackberry. It's got a little nest in it. Look at that. Little old nest. But we tried to trim that up. We've got a big piece of one of the hackberries. It's a little too close. Keep these two separate. And there's another hackberry here. Hello, Uncle Fluff. He's taken over giving the baths to the kittens. And let's see if I have the walking problem here. Oh, there's another desert willow. Wanted to show you one of the flowers. I think I can get to this one up close. Hopefully you can see that. It's got a snapdragon look to it. And then back here, this is all going to be sculpted and weeded. I have to get all this grass clumps out of here. I'm going to move some of the prickly pear from the front yard back here and make this really pretty side. We'll probably trim out some of the mesquite because this is so pretty. It's called a Mexican, oh my goodness, Marilyn. Bird of paradise, Mexican bird of paradise. It does really well by itself. We don't have to do anything to it, but see this pea pod looking thing is where the seeds will be, and you can apparently grow them from their seeds. I hope to put more of them. It's so pretty, but it looks similar. So there's its leaf. I don't know if you can see that. And then, so this leaf looks similar, but they're much more opaque, the leaf. Not sure the right words, but they're quite opposite each other. These are also, but there's a bigger space, and they're just so much tinier little leaf. I'm finally able to tell the difference, so even if the flowers aren't on there, that I can see the difference. They tend to grow around each other. There's another hackberry in here. And that's another mesquite. I had cleaned some of this out when I first got here after I got my boots because that fence was open too much and the javelina were coming in here and wrecking a lot of stuff. So I drove those rebar pieces in, put a few rocks up against there. The when it rains, all the water comes through here. So monsoon water come in here and wipe it, just comes rushing down through there. So the rebar was important. I'll keep throwing heavy rocks up in there over time. But yeah, I'm hoping this, because this is the rock that's got J&M etched into it. And which is Jim and Marilyn, but it isn't. It's somebody else, but we thought it was really cool. So I want all the weeds out of here and make this a really pretty site. Get some of that other cactus. Can't believe I'm back here in these shoes. I'm obviously getting used to this place better. I had to have jeans and my boots before. But we are pushing back our boundaries and cleaning the place up. So there you go. The old walnut tree that's been trimmed to let what other branches, side branches will take care of it. It's doing pretty good. It's got to have water. They have to have their monsoons, you know, all these trees. So, okay. The old walnut.